There's a set going strong, a lot of things going on. The man of the hour has an air of great power. The dudes have envied him for so long. Oh, Superfly, you're gonna make your fortune by and by. But if you lose, don't ask no questions why. The only game you know is do or die.
The only RJ Dinnerman! Give it up, y'all! Give it up! Give it up!
Yeah! Keep going! Keep going! Woo! Woo! Keep going! Time well spent. I think this is the biggest crowd we've ever had. I like it. I like it. Whew. How's everybody doing? Hey guys, did Reggie tell you? Father Graham's on the show! So is BJ Raymond!
Sports guys always get the big cheers.
So is Kevin Fox! Spicy's here too. Hey Spicy. How you doing, Spicy? How you doing?
Excellent, how are you?
Good, I'm doing great. Will, how you doing?
I'm doing awesome.
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 Reggie, where'd Reggie go? Is Reggie still out here? Reggie, what are you doing this summer, Reggie?
I'm just going home.
Sweet.
I don't know what else to say, man. I'm like a man of few words.
That's cool.
Warmed up the crowd for you.
Yeah, I know, I saw that. Very good. Give Reggie a hand. One more hand. Guys, we cannot waste any more time. We have a great show for you today. Let me introduce to you the man with the plan, DJ Spicy. What's up, brother?
Hey guys, thank you. I'm Steely Dan from
That's nice. That's nice.
Can I keep going?
Spicy, no, you can turn it off. Spicy, how about this crowd?
I know, I'm a little nervous.
By the way, we are in Gallagher Student Theater. This is a big, nice open area we've got here. Will, you're running around everywhere.
I know, it's crazy. It's like twice the size of normal.
I know, it's like 8 times the size.
Yeah, it's too much for me to handle, honestly.
I'm sorry, Will.
Yeah.
Has anybody here ever heard of the Brockmans? It's a band. Yeah. Well, we've actually had some sweet success with the critically acclaimed Brockman Flats on YouTube. So we decided we're going to start this show off with a bang. We have a new one for you. It's called the Brockstreet Boys. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are.
Dude, Ola, what's up? What do you need? You said you need something.
I got a question to ask you. Am I original? Am I the only one? Am I sexual? Am I everything you need? Baby, rock your body! Everybody! Rock your body! Everybody! Rock your body right! Backstreet's back, alright!
we're back again. Brothers, sisters, everybody sing. Gonna bring the flavor, gonna show you how. Got a question for you, better answer now. Am I original? Yeah. Am I the only one? Yeah. Am I sexual? Yeah. Am I everything you need? You better rock your body now, everybody. Yeah. Rock your body. Yeah. Everybody. Rock your body right. Backstreet's back, alright. Alright.
Now throw your hands up in the air. Wave them around like you just don't care. If you wanna party, let me hear you yell. We got it going on again.
Am I original? Yeah. Am I the only one? Yeah. Am I sexual? Yeah. Am I everything you need? You better rock your body now, everybody. Yeah. Rock your body. Yeah. Everybody. Rock your body right. Backstreet's back, alright. Alright. Everybody, everywhere. Don't be afraid, don't have no fear. Just tell the world you can understand. As long as there be music, that'll rock your body again. Everybody, yeah, rock your body, yeah. Everybody, rock your body right. Backstreet's back, alright. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Don't judge me. Guys, it's a good start. Everybody know the judge lives across in the middle of campus. He, I've never met him, but what? What's that? It's really hard to fake it now because everybody's right there. What's that? You say that we have him via satellite? Oh, wow. Well, Judge, welcome to the show via satellite. Hello, are you there? Hello. Welcome. Do you talk to anyone on campus?
Hey RJ, thanks
Hey.
for having me on the show.
Hey, do you ever talk to anyone on campus?
Yes, RJ, it's actually the first time I've ever talked to anyone ever. I like to lay low around here.
Yeah, I can tell. Why do you live on campus?
Contrary to popular belief, I'm actually a scientist, not a judge. The middle of a college campus is a great way to hide out so the government doesn't find me.
Hi, what do you do in that house?
I'm working on cloning. So far, I've only been successful with cats.
Yeah, I see that. Those are really, really annoying.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. That's why I built that wall, but they find ways to get over it. Fortunately, blue gibbon came into campus and it balances out the cat ratio problem.
No, don't say that. They didn't do that.
Oh yeah, I see those guys out there capturing the cats all the time.
Well, we're running out of time here. We'd love to have you on the show sometime. You think you can come on anytime?
Oh, I would love to, RJ. We will see what I can fit into my schedule.
Awesome.
Adieu.
Everybody give it up for the judge. If y'all didn't find out yet, during this show, you will be able to win money.
Cash money!
Yeah. One of the ways is coming up here in just a second. We have a character on the show that is an expert magician. He's going to perform a trick for us right now. Please welcome Dan the Magic Man.
Hey everybody, it's Dan the Magic Man. I have a question. Does anybody out there have $1 that they would like to volunteer to see one of my amazing magic tricks? Right over here. Let's see someone. Joe March. Joe March, can you give me $1?
He even knows his name.
Does anybody over here have $1 that want to give me? Fantastic. All right. Everybody here can see that this is just a normal dollar beer, correct? Everyone? All right, now watch this.
Oh!
It's gone, right? The dollar bill's gone, right? I'm sorry, you'll never see the dollar bill again. Wait! RJ, I'd like you to stand up for a second. I think you might be sitting on something.
Whoa! It's $1 and a gift card.
It's $1! Now let it be known that he who gives $1 will receive 26 back, Mr. Michael Todd.
Excellent. Everybody, we will be right back with 5 grand to DJ Raymond. Stay tuned.
Put your hands together for RJ!
I see people getting mad on CNN.
Welcome to Time Well Spent. I'm RJ Thieneman. Good, that's good. That's good. The man with the plan, DJ Spicy, right over here.
Yeah, that's pretty much my class participation.
A time well spent.
But seriously, I need a girl, RJ.
Oh, no. Sorry about that.
Here's the train, ripped, and here they can file.
The whole color thing's never made sense to me. Who gives a hoot if you're red, yellow, purple, or pink? We're all mixed up anyway.
We are very,
Might as well
very
give each other a break and take a ride. Let's take a ride on the love train. Unwind.
back to the show. Welcome back to the show. Up next we have Father Graham, but first, this week, last week actually, something really weird happened. Back before we even had Father Graham set to come to the show. Well, actually, instead of me telling you about it, let's just check it out right here.
No, but you play music into that break.
Okay.
And then I don't know who the guest will be.
All right.
I don't know what's. Someone's at the door. Hold on.
All right.
Thank God you're here. RJ, and Spicy.
What? Who are you?
I am from the future.
What?
Future.
From the future?
Yes, yes, yes. You are in grave peril.
Why?
Okay. In your future, your show is so bad that Father Graham shuts you down.
What?
Oh, yes, yes.
What?
yes.
I didn't
And
know you watched the show.
RJ becomes so depressed that he takes his own life.
No.
But Spicy and Mother Beaver take him back to his plentiful wigwam. Takes him there. Yes, yes, with the wigwam. They rebuild him limb to limb and create the T-RJ. No longer the RJ. Improved.
Like a robot.
Yes. But lo, he was terrible. An unknown fiery passion of doom was in his eyes. And he took the life of his own creator. Spicy.
Oh my gosh.
And now he comes, yes, back in time in his spaceship, clad in that green Speedo, to kill you both again.
Okay. Oh my God. Wait, so I'm coming from the future to kill me?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
What's that noise?
Oh.
What is that?
Good God!
Is that his
he's here.
spaceship? What?
Stay here. I will take on this devil myself.
Good luck. We'll just stay here.
Save us.
Did you see that? Come over here. Look at that.
I need your clothes.
Dude, RJ, just get your own clothes, man.
I need your clothes.
What the hell? Where's your clothes, man?
Now on the day I was born, the nurses all gathered round, and they gazed in wide wonder at the joy they had found.
The TRJ comes. You're not authorized in this area.
You have to let me pass. I have to kill him.
You are not getting to him today, TRJ. There's only one way to settle this. A battle. On the green space. It's over here. It's over here.
dying yet?
So that's what happens. You'll get to see the rest of that. In just a little. You're on the edge of your seat, I can tell. Ladies and gentlemen, you must have heard what happened. Please welcome Father Graham.
Oh, great. Good to be with you. Thanks so much.
Have a seat.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I hope you make it out of that okay. That was kind of...
I know, we'll check on it later.
Did you check out the white socks, by the way, he's wearing?
This is like a new thing. I'm trying to start a new trend.
Good luck.
You should start it.
I like to go with the basic black here, you know.
I know.
Kind of goes with the ensemble. Yeah.
Well, it would match the collar, though.
That's exactly right. Well, there you are, yeah.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Father Graham. Give him another hand. Father Graham, where did you grow up? I know nothing about you. I'd like to know.
I was born in a small town in Iowa. Just not very far from a farm. You can't be too far from a farm in Iowa, you know. My brothers all married farmers' daughters and that kind of thing. They were all from the same county, so you had the same wedding basically 3 times, you know. We just sort of had different grooms, but everybody else there was the same.
All the same family.
Right.
Just kidding.
The eyebrows kind of grow in after a while, you know, after a couple of generations. But.
Excellent. You're the you're the president of the school.
So it said.
Who's your idol leader or president or whatever?
Like U.S. president, any kind of president?
Any leader. Who do you model yourself after, other than Jesus?
I could be a little embarrassed to learn that. In all seriousness, a guy that I really admire is Jim Vitruba, who runs Northern Kentucky University across the river. He's very good at trying to figure out how to put a community and a university together. Has done wonderful work there, so I hope to be half as good as he is someday. I used to teach American history. Do you know that?
I did not know that.
Well, there you are. See, so one of the things I used to teach was pre-Civil War stuff. So a favorite president of mine from that era would be Andrew Jackson for a whole variety of reasons. So lots of things that I wouldn't agree with and all that kind of thing, but he's a very strong, forceful personality, and he stood up for all kinds of good things. So.
Well, I think he's doing a pretty good job. Do you guys agree? So when did you decide to become a priest, and what made you kind of go that route?
Well, I was too ashamed to beg, and I wasn't able to work, you know, so I figured I had to kind of do something with my life. So seriously, it was in graduate school. A lot of people are surprised to hear this, but I went to church exactly 4 times when I was in college. Christmas Eve my freshman year, Christmas Eve my sophomore year, Christmas Eve my junior year, and you guessed it, Christmas Eve my senior year. So
smart audience.
There you go, right? Yeah, you're Xavier people though, right? You know, so I can't put any of this by you. But along the way, I had wonderful experience growing up, great parents, great grandparents, very loving family and all that. And I found that the questions that were the most important to me were questions about sort of who am I, what's going on inside me, what's going on in other people, all that kind of stuff. That's one kind of question. I majored in psychology to try to answer those questions. The other big questions for me were, what's all this about? You know, how's the world work? What can we hope for? And so on. Majored in philosophy for that stuff. So along the way, I just had been absorbed by those big picture questions. And through a whole chain of circumstances in graduate school and in the first couple of years, got to know somebody who was sort of in a position like me, working his way back into the church, trying to figure out what that might be like. He had a couple of uncles who were Jesuit priests. One thing led to another. I found myself on a retreat and asking the Jesuit priest who was directing me, so how did you come to decide to be a priest? And that was, at some point, the penny just dropped along the way.
Wow.
That's like the short version. There's like the 3-day version of the answer to the question.
Well, we have time. No, just kidding.
We can do that like as a series next year.
Exactly.
Right?
Hey, he said he's coming next year. I didn't say it. He said it.
I've heard the money's good.
Yeah. Before we do any more questions, I get jealous of people who get to go to your house and eat. So in honor of you, I'm gonna eat with you. So I say I could. We're gonna have Father Graham crackers and just you and me.
You know, I haven't heard that one since kindergarten. Right there.
So here you go.
Oh, these are mine. Oh, I see. Okay. Thanks.
I've heard many a homily from you.
Thank you.
You're a very good speech writer. How'd you learn to do that? I need to know.
Well, you've got the first thing going for you. You're one hell of a ham.
I am a ham.
So, yeah, absolutely are. Absolutely are. So that'll serve you in good stead. So then it's just a matter of practicing like anything. You know, like I couldn't have done what you're doing now when I was your age. No way. And so I'd say you work at it, you'll be pretty far along at some point.
Wow. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, I think so. David Letterman probably didn't start out this way, you know. So.
He was a weatherman, actually.
He was?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. This is more
I guess
prestigious.
That's what you guys in the industry sort of, you gossip about things like that.
Yeah,
right?
that's all we talk about, actually.
Right.
Just being on TV. But, guys, give another hand for Father Graham.
When in doubt, ask for applause, right?
Yeah. When it gets real awkward in here,
Yeah.
I'm just like, clap. Clap.
They're well trained.
Thank you very much for being on the show. You want to find out what happened to the rest?
Oh man, absolutely, yeah. I'm
Awesome.
just terrified for you. You know?
I
It's
know,
like,
me too.
You're still here, so something must have worked out okay. Except that was in the future, right?
I have no idea.
Okay.
But let's check out what happened. Another hand for Father Graham. Thank you so much.